Hi everyone, just wanted to bring you a quick video on my latest project. I've been inspired by Fiona Jennings. That's Jennings644 on YouTube. She's been making a bunch of these kind of altered boxes and pin cushions and things like that lately, and so I thought I'd finally give it a try. Definitely not something I'm good at or used to, but it was a fun project. So let me just quickly take you through it. Most of the stuff is from thrift store finds. The fabric is like a piece of satin that I found in a thrift store. Same with the big doily here. And these are hand crocheted little flowers that I made. And these are just altered or sprayed flowers to go with it. And then this is a piece of, it's like upholstery fabric samples. I had a ton of them. My grandmother was an interior decorator, and so I've had, you know, sample books around me all my life, and if there's just about nothing I can't make with a sample book of something, either wallpaper or fabric. But anyway, these were beautiful faux silk samples that I made using SaCrafters vintage flowers, and I think it turned out real pretty. I love the way that, you know, those are actually really super easy flowers to make, and don't need a lot of, you know, sewing prowess to do it either. And then behind it, the pearl spray, I've got my hand holding the camera and the other one holding the box, so I can't point it out, but the little spray behind it is actually made from Leanne's tutorial on Luvleescrappin. Just a simple little spray. I love the way those turn out too. I use them for a lot of projects. And then if you see the, excuse me, I didn't mean to drop that. Right here, this little butterfly it's real pretty. I'm going to see if I can zoom in on it a little bit so you can see the pretty detail in it. It's kind of hard to see because it's black, but anyway, it is, it's actually from the street in Brussels where they make all the handmade lace, and my mom had a bunch of them and she just recently gave them to me. She grew up in Brussels, and so I wanted to have one of those on the project since it's for her that I made the box. And then I just made 3 real basic little hat pins, and then put those on there. So let me go ahead and take you down onto the side of it, and I'll explain how I actually made the box itself, because it's a little bit unusual. Well, at least it probably is. I had no idea how to do it, so maybe everybody else already has it all figured out. But I took a regular like gift box, a gift card box, and that's what the bottom is. And this is another fabric sample I had, and then this is actually some trim I found in a thrift shop as well. And so the bottom of the box is exactly what you expect. The top of the box, however, instead of putting it on top, I actually inverted it and set it on top of the box bottom, but upside down, and then put foam inside of the top of the box and then covered it that way. So the bottom had, you know, the fabric is obviously tucked underneath the bottom of the box, so I added a piece of chipboard to actually serve as the closure of the box. So when I open it up, you can see inside that I've done some, you know, collage work for the top of the box and the bottom. And the bottom has, you know, some little separators and stuff in it. The box was actually to hold some charms that I was giving to my mom, and wanted to make one of these for her for a long time, and thought this is the perfect opportunity because I can put the charms in it and make it a much nicer gift that way. She collects charms, and these are all some things that I had found in my grandmother's things, and so I thought it would be nice to pass those along to her, since she seems to appreciate them more than most. Then the top of it is basically the same thing. It's just collage background with some music paper and then some graphic 45 stamps and lots of spraying and things like that. So I tried to keep it simple, and of course it never turns out that way. I'm not crazy about the top, but I do actually like the inside of the bottom there. So this is just all paper mache. So one quick thing on the inside of the box, I didn't have a proper, I mean I have, you know, hinges and all that, and the problem was that this is really a thin box because it's just that greeting card box side. So I decided that it was going to look tacky if I tried to put the hardware on there. Instead, I just used a ribbon and then dyed it so that it kind of blended in, and it's a big thick ribbon that goes, it's probably a 3-inch ribbon, so probably a good 1.25 inches on each side of that. And so it seems to work really well keeping it closed. And then the last thing I was just going to mention is I haven't put the closure on there yet. what I plan to do is to use this. It's one of those, you know, little, you know, ball and loop closures. I'm sure there's a fancy name for it. I just can't possibly think of what it is. I'm not entirely in love with it. I'm trying to find one that's a little bit smaller because it seems like it's a little big for the thing, but it does go with the butterfly. I'm just not in love with the black either. So anyway, I haven't fully decided or committed to that, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's it for my project, and hopefully I can get this out tomorrow. So my mom will be excited that it came within a week of Christmas this year. I've lowered expectations sufficiently at this point. Anyway, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.